What's up, everybody? Tindo here, and I'm all you get today. I'm all alone on today's episode, and that's because Hannah is over there shooting a video that's going to be posted in a few days, and Patrick's back there editing another video that's going to be posted soon. So I had a choice today. I could either sit around and hover over those two shoulders and be real annoying, or we could really kick ass around here, and I could get out, and we could end up shooting 3 videos today for the channel. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go video game hunting. Going to keep today real simple. But before we get to the game hunting, I wanted to make a kind of announcement and go ahead and tell you that Saturdays will be the day that we're going to be live streaming. So what you want to do a little bit later today, you're going to get a notification that we go live. So from now on, be looking for that notification on Saturdays. Come back here to YouTube and hang out with us while we live stream some awesome video games. Now, let's go hunt for some video games. So here's a weird way to start your day. I'm about to leave the house and Patrick's yelling, Dallas, come here. Show him what you showed me.
This guy's name is Tindo.
His name's legit Tindo, but he's got like the, what do you call the arrow above the O? He's got an accent.
Yeah.
Tindo! That's great. Patrick's playing League of Legends with Tindo, but it's not your boy. So on yesterday's episode, I found some great video games on the east side. So I'm starting today at a Goodwill on the east side that I haven't been to in a long time. Maybe we can recreate that magic. Not super likely, but let's give it a shot. OG 360 in there for 20 bucks and then 60 bucks for the slim. Interesting. Tons of games in the lockbox. Already got that. And this looks like a whole lot of nothing. Which it is, but does this mean that there's not going to be anything in the normal game section? We'll have to go look. So here is the regular media section. Monsters vs. Aliens. Just bought that game. And then all sports. So we're not going to do too well video game wise here, but we've got plenty more we could look at in the store. PSP hard case, not a lot else other than all these joysticks. I don't really need any of those. I think I might actually get that. I had several different lightsabers from this set at one point, but I think I gave them away to somebody. But they're always only just a couple bucks. Yeah, this one's $3.49, so let's do it. Let's get it. All right, regular toys. I don't see a lot. I think I came too early to this Goodwill. They're not really full swing restocking, so everything in here is pretty well picked over. But there's a $1.49 Millennium Falcon. I don't have any Millennium Falcon on the toy shelf, on my Star Wars shelf, so let's maybe do that. Well, so far today's looking like a Star Wars haul kind of day. Not bad. I am excited to put that Millennium Falcon on the Star Wars shelf. The Star Wars shelf at home is a little bit bare. And then once I collect more of these lightsabers, I've kind of got a cool display idea for them. All right, if you look over here, there's a Goodwill, and then right next door is a store called Bookmans. Bookmans is like a multimedia, music, games, movies, you name it, they have it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into Goodwill. Hopefully we're gonna get lucky, find something random that would be cool to have, and then we're gonna go next door to Bookmans, and I'm gonna deliberately just try to find something I want to play. I think that's a good thing to do, maybe once a week, a couple times a month at least. Because, you know, I collect a lot of games and I've got a lot of stuff I'm happy to have, but I don't very, very often find something that I'm just super excited to play. So I'm going to do that today. Hopefully we get lucky over here, and then we'll go over here and find something that we absolutely have to have. Now, Goodwill first, right? That's what we should do. Yeah, Goodwill first. All right, there are several interesting things to discuss in the game section. First of all, lots of Xbox 360 controllers. They're all 10 bucks. I don't like to pay more than $1 or $2 for them because I find them daily at the bins. Now this is hilarious. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Donkey Konga drum pads. What now? I've never seen that before. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got my single set of Donkey Konga drum pads at the thrift store, but never seen that many at once. I'm looking through all these toys just because I have some extra time on my hands today and just want to make sure that I put my eyeballs on everything. I'm not seeing much. There is this bag, and it's full of Ninja Turtle stuff, but it's all like modern Ninja Turtle stuff. And not that I don't like this stuff, but as far as my Ninja Turtle collection goes, I figured I'd be much better off to just keep it, the vintage ones, just so I don't go overboard and end up with 5 shelves full of Ninja Turtles. So let's skip those guys. Check this out. This is fun. 3M, right? Is it tape? No. It's floppy disks. And there's several of them down here, like 2 or 3 boxes. What do we have here? Dora the Explorer. Here's the thing about this particular Goodwill. I've made good scores here. I've found some great Wii stuff, like, Mario Kart, and just, a little bit better than average things over the last couple years. But it's really far and few between. The only reason I ever come here is because it's next to the Bookmans. There's never anything good enough here for me to just go out of my way to come look, because these shelves are completely bare of video games. But it is restocking day, so there's a whole rack of DVDs here, and I'm sure there's some games mixed in all this. Look at it. Do I really want to go digging through all this? It's just, I'll make a mess if I do. There is a Pokemon VHS though, but I do have this one, so not really gonna jump for that one. Here are the lock boxes, and oh look, there's all the Xboxes that those controllers came in with. You'd think they'd bundle those together. All right, well, there was absolutely nothing at the Goodwill, so let's go next door to Bookmans and buy ourselves a little treat. Gonna check out some GameCube games first. It looks like there's definitely a lot of new stuff. Like, here's a Frogger game I don't have, Frogger Beyond. Pac-Man game I don't have. And I don't know anything about these Day of Reckoning games, but there's a couple of them. Is that a wrestling game? Oh yeah, it's a wrestling game. Didn't see that. Probably the glasses. $10. I don't know if I have any wrestling GameCube games at all. I don't think I do. But I just want to buy something. I want to buy something playable today. Something me and Hannah can both play. Such a tough choice though. Resident Evil, $15. Is that Resident Evil 4? Yeah, and Player's Choice. That's awful tempting. Let's hold on to that one. Bust a move. Colony Wars for the PS1, $10. That looks dope. Die Hard. Is it? I don't know what this tape is, but I thought it was covered in blood for a minute. It was like, checks out. $8 for Dexter. Destroy Derby 2. Danger Girl, $20. Silent Line. Uh-oh. Is this Giant Robots? Maybe not. Maybe it is. See, a lot of stuff I do have, but this, it's nice and shiny and it's only $5. Probably not a great reason to buy something, but I do like it. Giant Robots, $10. Mars Awaits. I like. That's number 2. Here's number 3. $10. Here's an Armored Core for Xbox. Alright, I've picked up a bunch of stuff and put it back. I'll tell you what I'm thinking, and I'll tell you why. Giant robots. Well, first of all, I love giant robots. Second of all, I made a video the other day where I asked for your suggestions as to what to put on a second shelf in the game room on display, and you guys suggested giant robot stuff. So let's buy some new games for the giant robot shelf, and then let's go home and do it. All right, well, I'm checking the toy section real quick before I go check out, just in case there are some giant robot toys that maybe would go good on the shelf. And you know what, there are, but the prices aren't quite right. They're all pretty expensive. But yeah, We're definitely gonna leave with some cool games though, so no biggie. So I don't know if you noticed, but those 2 robot games I was carrying around were locked up in plastic cases, so I couldn't check the inside of them. And when I got to the desk to check out, I had them let me inspect them before I paid. And I ended up only buying number 2 because number 3 was both missing its manual and the disc was not in great shape. So did not leave with 2 robot games as planned, but it's all right. I'll keep an eye out for that other one. But I'm excited about this. I really am. Like, I've been playing a lot of big robot games lately, and this one's gonna get played this week. All right, if you didn't catch the video a few days ago, let me go ahead and catch up what I'm doing. I bought a couple of these IKEA floating shelves at was it St. Vincent de Paul? Yeah, it was a St. Vincent de Paul, and I basically used one of them to put the entirety of my Super Smash Brothers collection on display. And then I said, guys, I've got a second one. What should I put on there? A lot of suggestions were made. A lot of them were great suggestions, but the one that I'm gonna go with for now is I'm gonna put my robot stuff on this shelf. And both of these shelves are gonna get rotated out over time. When I get tired of looking at Super Smash, who could get tired of looking at Super Smash? But if I do get tired of looking at Super Smash, I'll just replace it with, I don't know, Monster Rancher or something else I'm really into. But I gotta hang this bad boy up. And I'm gonna do this the wrong way. You're supposed to get some proper size nails or something and anchor them into these holes, but I'm just gonna put screws through them. I'm not messing around right now. I'm gonna actually go ahead and pre-drill them. Rip Super Smash. I didn't hit the that was easy button. Now, go back up there, Super Smash. That was actually the easiest thing I was gonna have to do today. The hardest thing I'm gonna have to do is find all my robot games because I, to this point, have not done a terribly good job organizing my games, specifically because I'm building this game room out, as you see, and I move all the games off of every shelf like once a week, just reorganizing things. So putting them in alphabetical order would have been a bad idea because they'd just get moved again. So I gotta go dig through all these games. Look at this. Look at this mess. Let's go over here and try to find some giant robot games to go on this shelf. Robotech for GameCube. I have that on PlayStation 2 as well, but I'd rather display the GameCube copy, so good start. One of you guys sent me, I believe, a Gundam game, I think. Hoping I can find it, maybe not, because it's one of the things that's buried the most in my PlayStation 2 games. It definitely needs 2 shelves, but it's all piled onto one. We're gonna figure this out though. I'm just going through and reading all the names and just kind of hoping that I remember the names of these games. But they're all like, the names are all like robot-esque, like this one, like Robotech. They all sound like robots, so. Because I can't think of all of them off the top of my head. Of course I remember the Gundam ones, because that's easy. Motocross, blah, 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 Metal Gear. NASCAR. Where are you, robots? I know you're here somewhere. You know, I tend to put some of my more favorite stuff on top. Here we go. Here we go. Dynasty Warriors, Gundam 2. That's going on the shelf 100%. It does make me a little sad that I don't have like a great giant robot toy to put on the shelf or over there by it. But I mean, I could put one of the Power Ranger Zords, but same, but different. Make sure there's no more robot stuff up here. Here we go. Here is a really bad looking Wii giant robot game. Let's put that on there. I know I've got, so I know that I have a PlayStation 1 robot game of some sort, but I don't have any idea what it was called. I'm not very good at recalling these things. I mean, I'd know it if I saw it, but I'll just kind of skim over these names real quick and make sure none of it rings a bell. Little Mermaid. Better not put that on there. That wouldn't make any sense. Screaming Kids are back. Jeopardy. Lots of Tomb Raider. Oh, there it is. Gundam Battle Assault. It's almost tempting just to make this shelf Gundam because I've got a lot of Gundam because I love it. All right. I think I need one more thing on this shelf. Something specific. I mean, it could be, I guess I could put a Transformer game on there, but it's kind of like Power Rangers, right? Maybe I should call this a mech shelf rather than a giant robot, but still, it's not that I don't like sentient giant robots. I just try to keep it together here. All right, I got it. I know how to spread it out a little bit, because right now we've got 2 PlayStation 2 games, 1 Wii game, 1 GameCube game, 1 PlayStation 1, and I think I need to put an Xbox on there, Mech Assault. I was able to complete this set right here because one of you guys sent me the manual for it, which is awesome. So I guess just for the sake of, you know, the basics here, we'll just put the first Mech Assault on the shelf. Now, let's go actually put them on the shelf. All right, let's throw these bad boys on there. I'm not really gonna go in any particular order. Let's just put the game we bought today on there. Good old Armored 2. If you guys have played the Armored games, let me know. I haven't played those. I've played most of these at one point or another now, but I think that's a series I need to get into. Let's do Battle Rage next. Mech Assault, let's go. And then let's do Robotech. And then let's do Gundam last, just so I can put the PlayStation 1 Gundam game on there. How's that look? What's pretty sweet is that I edit all the videos that you watch right here. And so as I'm sitting and editing, I get to look up and just see some of my favorite things all the time. It keeps me motivated to keep editing. And it's probably one of my more favorite additions to the game room that I've made more recently. All right, let me just back up here a little bit just to give you some perspective of where things are. There's the whole game wall. You're used to seeing all this. You're used to seeing this stuff in the background of videos. But I normally cut this part of the room off in videos. But that's where I sit and edit. And that's where my favorite things displays are now. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'd definitely like to know in the comments below if you guys have anything like this in your game room. All right, guys, I'm back in the game room, and today might be the most simple wrap-up I've ever done on a video because I did not buy much, but that's okay because today was still productive. So, I bought a Millennium Falcon, and it lights up and stuff. It makes some cool noises. I bought this lightsaber. Hold on, let me go ahead and show you why I bought it. I don't know where the other one's at right now. They kind of get moved around a bunch. But I have 2 of the hardest ones from this series to get already, and this is the easiest one to get from this series. But I want to get all of these and display them around the game room, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy the ones I don't have as I find them. Not hugely obsessed about it, but glad to find one nonetheless. Then I got 1 video game. What do you think about that? We've already talked about it a bunch. Armored Core 2. And hopefully it's not going to be hard to find the first one. It definitely looks like it's going to be a little bit more hard to find than the other 2. But glad to have one to put over on the robot shelf nonetheless. Now, let's talk about a couple things before we get out of here. Like I said back at the beginning of the video, we'll be streaming today. So, if you're watching this video early in the morning when it's first posted, definitely be looking today for our live stream. Please come hang out with us a little bit. Check out the first one. Help us make the first one as big of a success as our first podcast earlier in the week was. Speaking of which, when Tuesday comes back around, we'll be live again here on the channel 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday night, with our live weekly podcast. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Now, go join our Discord if you haven't already. It's a great place to get notifications for these live streams, etc., etc. And yeah, join it. Links below. And then please subscribe. We went up a bunch of subscribers yesterday. And if you guys watching could just hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and help me go up a bunch of subscribers again today, I'd be super stoked about it. And then everybody that is subscribed, make sure to hit that notification bell beside the subscribe button so that when I post these videos, when we do our live stream playing video games, or when we go live with the live podcast, anytime we do any of that, if you've rung that bell notification, you'll get a notification that we are on the YouTube, and that'd be great. So until that time, guys, peace out.